the CEO of Stars. You know, summertime is really an interesting, challenging times for lots of families because there's lots less structured time. So one of the things we wanted to talk about today was just a couple of tips about online safety and then 7 critical points relative to Facebook safety tips. The first thing really to be aware of is in our home, we're going to assume that every home that we're speaking to today has their computer in a safe place in the house, where it's in a common area of the home, where there's an access to it for everybody in the family. The second is to designate at least one adult in the home who becomes the sort of expert, if you will, on online safety issues. That's an important part for families to really be in touch with, because oftentimes our children are much more intelligent when it comes to the use of technology than we are as adults. So one parent becomes the expert and sort of the liaison, if you will, to technology in the family. And the third point is it's always a good idea to consider signing some kind of family contract about safety issues when it comes to the use of technology. We encourage families to take a look at a great website where there's a wonderful family contract that you can use to help create an environment of safety in the home. And that website is www.cyberbullying.us, where you can find a great resource and a great tool for helping you as a family agree to certain boundaries related to online safety. So there are 7 safety tips from Facebook that can really be helpful for families. And the first tip is don't be afraid to tell your child, 13 or younger, that it is absolutely okay not to have a Facebook page. It's the second tip is middle school is really a tough time to begin with. So evaluate whether your teen is really emotionally mature enough and equipped to actually manage or have and manage an online profile. The third tip is to make sure that you always know your teen's passwords. Make sure that this is a condition of your permission as a parent for them to have an online social network site. The fourth tip is to be a friend of your child on Facebook. The fifth tip is to make sure your child's Facebook page and privacy settings are set at the highest level for friends only. As Facebook continues to evolve, remember to continue to check that regularly. The fifth tip is don't allow your child to accept friendships from folks that they don't know. That's a really important piece to always keep in mind as parents. And you know, it's important not to just visit that once. That's something that we need to strongly monitor as adults, is who our kids are friending online. The seventh tip is it's really important to have long talks about your children about privacy issues. And most of the time, our children will know much more about technology than we do. So don't be intimidated, but it's important to have long conversations with them about the issues of online safety. And finally, don't forget to make sure your children are keeping all their pertinent information private, such as not giving out home addresses, telephone numbers, or any information that would give any indication about where they might live, where they might reside, or specific personal information that no one would want out on the web. So an important piece in summarizing, these are some helpful tips about online safety from Facebook that I hope will be beneficial to you as you and your children plan your summer. You know, I was at a conference about a year ago, and a wonderfully bright young man shared a very powerful story with us as adults. He said, "You adults speak as if there's an online and an offline world. Well, the simple fact is there's only one world, and it's both offline and online, and the two have become completely blurred." So for us at Stars, we try to remember that. For us as parents and as adults and leaders in our families, we hope that this will be helpful to you in creating safe boundaries for your children, to have a great, safe, and happy summer. And if we can do anything for you at all to help you in any way, please contact us at Stars Nashville. Thanks so much.